horrors happened here?
A used kitchen towel. Tea for two. An odd glimpse of normalcy amid the horror. Why does it look so familiar? Watson, would you please lend me your medical expertise?
I'll do my best.
Make it quick. There's no time to waste.
An enormous blow shattered her ribcage. Extremely sharp and deadly. Blooded, broken nails. The poor woman tried to put up a fight. A wound like this could only be dealt by a man of incredible strength.
And cruelty.
This place sets my teeth on edge, Holmes.
Someone was bleeding, but it doesn't look lethal.
Today started poorly and went downhill from there.
Burnt papers, now completely unreadable. Someone smaller walked over these boot prints. A trail of wax leads to the door. The candle was burning when it fell. The bent end of this candlestick has blood on it. I will need your help one more time, Doctor.
A deep stab reached the man's heart. Clean edges suggest a sharp blade, but the wound is too wide for an ordinary knife. The hand can bend freely. Rigor mortis has passed. His corneas are already clouded. Hay on his trousers suggests a gardener or groom. This man has been dead for a week. The result of a sharp object piercing his heart.
You are mostly right. But I would bet he died 5 days ago. Heat and humidity will have accelerated the decomposition. Mr. Arneson with his prey. A few drops of blood, but not from a mortal wound.
Give for a nice bath right now, Holmes.
A dull book about local geology. Even I'd struggle. A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson.
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
New Pied Piper. Foreigners missing in New Orleans. Fauna of Louisiana. Full of things that bite, no doubt. Arneson and Davy seem to have got along well. He looks more like a son than a servant. Arneson and Davy, 1881.
sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
Note the blade, Watson.
A curved dagger, probably of Persian or Indian origin. 9 or 10 inches, I'd say. The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
An intruder entered through the back door at night, leaving mud traces in the hallway. Without being noticed, they picked up a candlestick and struck the man in the chair from behind. In the kitchen, 2 people were drinking tea, the workman and cook. They were startled by the noise of a falling body and went to investigate the parlor. The workman tried to subdue the intruder, but was stabbed by the attacker's knife. Judging by the wound, it was a curved blade. The cook panicked and fled back to the kitchen. The intruder followed, but since their blade was stuck in the workman, they used the meat cleaver on the table to kill her. Someone smaller arrived and discovered the carnage. They dropped the candlestick in horror and ran for safety to a room down the hallway. Meanwhile, the intruder returned to his first victim and dragged their stunned body away from the fireplace and out into the garden. Davy, please open the door.
After all this, Holmes, I doubt the young man would open the door to a stranger. The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
Please open the door. No way in. These fingers were severed with a single clean stroke, but I don't see the thumb or middle finger. Boots, size 10. Luxurious shoes, size 9. Look, Watson. Animal prints. I wonder what kind. A scrap of silk, soft and elegant. No sign of a boat.
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
Watson, quick! Get it up.
Poor Eula requires medical examination. Be swift, Watson.
Ligature marks on her neck. There'll be a bruise, but she should be okay.
Doctor? Watson, speak to me. How is she?
We were just in time, Holmes. Eula is stable, but lucky to be alive. We should take her to a hospital for a further examination.
Yes. I fear I was wrong, Watson. The sheriff is not a man to be underestimated. To lynch an innocent woman just to send a message, it's evil. We're not safe in this city, nor is anyone around us.
Then we must not dawdle. Help me get Eula to her feet.
No. I will not leave here without Davy.
Miss, please, we must get you help.
No, I will not be deterred. I will get my brother and bring him home.
If my deductions are correct, Davy lies behind this door. He ought to be unhurt, but is no doubt shaken.
Davy, you there?
Davy, we understand what you witnessed before. It's safe now. You're safe. Please, let us in. Your sister wants to see you.
Everything will be all right, I promise.
Yeah, them gentlemen speak the truth. Just open the door. Big sister's here for you. Davy, oh, come here, you! Thanks, sirs. Lord bless your souls.
Let me examine him, miss. I want to make sure he is unharmed.
Remember, He may be mute, but he still understands you. Oh, Davy. Things you must have gone through.
I cannot find any cuts or wounds, but the bruise suggests life here was tough for the boy. I'm not surprised he hid. You must understand, Holmes, he is still young.
No, Watson, you've misunderstood. The boy's stronger than you think, and Arneson certainly didn't mistreat him. Don't mind him, Davy. Just tell me this. One of the photographs upstairs in the office shows Mr. Arneson with a man holding a curved dagger. He is the one behind it, all right? Good. Please, write his name. And one last thing. The room with an image of a bell on its door may hold important answers. Do you know a way in? Yes, that will do. Sterling job, Davy.
Angels, sirs. All y'all lacking is a pair of wings.
Davy is calm and collected despite enduring all these horrors. An impressive young man.
Let's take a closer look.
We must stop this, Holmes. All these atrocities.
These should come in handy. A foreigner's clothes, by the looks of things from the Near East. Dense and disturbing notes. It's hard to follow. The scene is impossible, unnatural, but also familiar.
Pray you find Mr. Arneson as well, in one piece to boot.
No way in. Excuse me, just one question.
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Could you help me?
It isn't possible for me to help you. I'm sorry.
Size 10, the owner's footprints were shallow. Size 10, the heels were sinking into the ground. Look here, Doctor. 2 sets of footprints left by the same person, yet they vary in depth. What do you conclude?
Perhaps they arrived empty-handed, but left carrying something heavy.
Precisely. We'll make a detective of you yet, Watson. More boot prints. More boot prints.
When evil tries to knock us down, we get back up. We persevere. I ain't giving it the satisfaction.
We still have to find Arneson. After all we have learnt, I fear for his fate. We must put an end to all this evil, and I doubt we can count... on the sheriff's help.
When evil tries to knock us down, we get back up. We persevere. I ain't giving it the satisfaction. When evil tries to knock us... down, we get back up. We persevere. I ain't giving it the satisfaction.
Arneson's signet ring, as we saw in his portrait. It's almost a piece of art. Well, isn't that interesting? Hello again, Lucy.
We must put an end to all this evil, and I doubt we can count on the sheriff's help.
My princess, my love, my heart. Fitting words. Davy, we know that Ashmat is responsible for what happened here. We must catch him and hold him accountable. I know that you are scared, but you are also the only one who can help us. I believe Mr. Arneson showed you a cryptic telegram that was sent to Ashmat. You are an impressive boy with a phenomenal memory. Can you tell us the contents of that message? Thank you, Davy. Watson, please copy down everything he writes.
We must put an end to all this evil, and I doubt we can count on the sheriff's help.
Got a spot in mind?
New Orleans port, and quickly.
Innocents slaughtered, a woman lynched, a boy forever traumatized. I fear we've crossed the Rubicon, Holmes.
Davy is resilient, much like Eula. They will overcome this.
You're right, but I worry this portends far worse for us. What have we got ourselves into, Holmes?
Who's your friend, Frank? We love a new face, and his is particularly lovely.
May I ask for your assistance?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
You both look tired. Lucky we have ways to lift your spirits.
Are you able to help me?
Don't be angry with me, sir. But I don't know.
Careful. Nolans may look welcoming, but not every smile is friendly. You can look at my dogs, but don't touch them.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, first I've heard of it.
Help me, please.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't help you.
Oh, you're eager, aren't you? Let me make you a membership card.
Are you able to help me?
That's not something I know, sir. Someone else might know more.
At least the weather is on our side.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, what was it?
Is this familiar to you?
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
Hey!
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
No, I've not heard about that. Sorry.
Is this familiar to you?
Sounds familiar, but no. Ask someone else.
Help me, please.
Sounds familiar, but no. Ask someone else.
What's wrong? You don't like was saying.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, honey, I've heard nothing.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, I've never heard of it. But I can help you with something else.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
No, honey, I've heard nothing.
Johnny boy, so how was it with Champagne?
Most enlightening, thank you. And now my friend Mr. Holmes would like to talk to you too.
Well, ain't you something? What can I do for you?
I'm afraid I bring bad tidings.
How bad?
It concerns your significant other, Arneson.
Arneson? Now, who said we were lovebirds?
Lucy, we only mean to help. No word of the matter shall spread.
What are you implying? That ain't making no sense. Won't be making friends around here if you keep that up.
Lucy, we only mean to help. No word...
That ain't making no sense. Won't be making friends around...
Lucy, we only mean to help. No word of the matter. The man in this letter seemed ready to declare his feelings for you. Sounds like he was more than a client.
It's part of the job. Men can say weird things when they think they're in love.
This photo of you and Mr. Arneson suggests the feelings were reciprocated.
Looking interested when with the client is part of the job, Mr. Holmes. I don't even remember the man.
You mean to say you take pictures with everyone?
If they ask nicely. And pay.
Arneson definitely paid for a ring in your size inscribed, "My princess, my love, my heart. It is for you." Arneson was going to propose marriage. The facts are clear. You know Mr. Arneson and, perhaps, even love him back. Regardless, he has been abducted. His life is hanging in the balance. Please, help me save him.
Oh my Errol! What have you gotten yourself into? I didn't want to believe this could happen.
Lucy, Lucy, what do you know? Could it have been the sheriff?
I don't know, John. This town has darkness in it. Errol and me, we had plans, dreams. We wanted to make this place better for all the folk who live here. Errol had grown suspicious of Ashmat, thought he was acting odd. He brought up the bayou. I told him to leave it all alone. The water's there. They swallow everyone.
You mean the alligators?
No. It's local legend. The bayou's dangerous. Any visitor that sees Death's messengers, they die.
These messengers, are they abstract or a landmark?
They're white lilies. You see a path with them flowers, you turn around.
All right, Watson. We must find someone to take us to the bayou.
Lucy, you have our thanks. We will go and look for Arneson.
Who on earth would harm Errol? Wish I could do more. Besides praying for your and Errol's safety.
Could you help me?
I'm very sorry, sir, but... I can't help you.
Hello again, and thank you. Your last tip proved extremely useful.
Don't mention it, Cher. Champagne ain't one for trickery. Now, if you need more help...
As it happens, we need to take a short trip through the bayou into the nearby swamp. Of course, you'd receive fair compensation.
It's almost dusk. And only fools go into that swamp at night. Come back tomorrow. Champagne will take you down.
That will not do. We must go now. It is of grave importance.
I won't take you. But if you're crazy enough to go, I'll sell you the boat.
Wouldn't you know it, I came across a bottle of your namesake. Will that be enough for a boat?
It's warm. The bottle's dirty. But we got a deal. I'll even lend you this rifle. If you're going into the swamp, you'll need it.
One last favor. The boat that we came on is to leave tomorrow for Europe. Would you kindly relay a message to the crew for us? We may need them to hold their departure till 8 in the morning.
Of course.
At least in Afghanistan, we had nippy nights.
It makes one yearn for rainy London.
This place, Champagne, did not mince words about it.
Keep your wits about you, Watson. We are inching closer to the heart of this mystery, however dark it may be. Hell's bells!
I told you to stay away, Doctor.
That he did, Holmes.
I rule these boys. No hiding from me here.
No case goes cold on my watch!
Settle down, boys. Our friends are as good as gone.
This is it, Watson. Our moment of truth.
Holmes, do you believe the sheriff? That we won't escape?
One cannot be hurt by superstition, Watson.
Look, Holmes. Fireflies!
How are you faring, Watson? Are you tired?
Not yet, but I've more than had it with these damn mosquitoes.
Fisherman's hut. Not what we're looking for.
Shall we investigate the area?
rowing like a professional, Watson.
University of London Boat Club. Silver medalist, 1874. What was that, Holmes?
Whatever, or whoever it was, we should ready ourselves. Am I hearing drums?
Drums in the bayou? Holmes, I think I had something swim underneath our boat.
Probably just a rotten log.
Did you hear that, Holmes? What do you see?
Shadow. Nothing more.
If you told me when I binned your paper that we'd end up fleeing the law in a rowboat through the Louisiana Bayou...
I dare say you would have hardly been surprised. Is getting thicker, almost suffocating.
The stench of death. All so familiar now. Excellent. We're more likely to sink in there than on our boat. Let's go. I'll watch the bayou while you search the place.
Watson, it is stupidity. Rather than courage to refuse to recognize danger when it is close and monitored. At least we don't have... rifle.
I can shoot the ropes holding a few of those.
Watson, stay calm but be quick. An alligator has noticed us.
That's vicious.
That's nature, Watson. Let's try not to annoy them. Pier looks promising over there, Watson.
We're approaching the heart of darkness.
This place gives me the
Despite the muddy night.
Ashmat dragged Arneson here. Ugh, the smell of burning flesh, just horrific.
Keep away from it, focus on our task, so we may soon leave all this behind. I should be glad we're out of the water, but I'm not.
The hand tied here was bleeding in 4 places. This had to have been Arneson. This is not Arneson, just another unfortunate soul. Thankfully, it's not Arneson. Thankfully, Arneson isn't among the dead. That's a lot of blood, but probably not enough to be fatal. Both ends of the rope were cut cleanly. The captive was dragged through hell. The bloody handprint on this stone lacks 4 fingers. The victim's left hand clawed at the soil. Sunken heels, the result of dragging a heavy body. Bowls filled with blood. Worn blade, but clean and without blood. Blood was poured over someone, leaving a gruesome silhouette. weight scored impressions in the ground 1 inch deep. Days old and rotten. Damp and mouldy hay. The prisoners were kept like animals, slowly deteriorating under the gruesome treatment. The initials EA are embroidered with silk thread. The prisoners' clothes tossed aside. The wood is swamp cypress, endemic to the area. The blood is dry. The axe has not been used for some time. A simple rope. This is how those poor people were crucified. Lead behind the stone slab. Only this indentation was spared from blood. Arneson was held captive in this cage until his abductors tied him to a cross and dragged him to the bonfire. Arneson was left hanging here for a while before being freed and led to the altar. At the altar, Arneson's captors performed a ritual on him and poured blood over his head. With Arneson now prepared, he was escorted to the sealed entrance. They used the mechanism with an indentation to open the passage. Tracks lead behind the stone slab. This is not Arneson, just another unfortunate soul. heavy and covered in blood.
Something is wrong with my lantern. Give me a minute.
I won't wait for you. I'm going in.
Woe betide those who take it. Walk away. Let the unknown be.
That's human skin, and still warm. What's happening? Deja vu, and not in a pleasant way.
axes? What on earth for? Now it is glowing, but why? There's that glow again. I hope that was all. I can't take any more.
At last, the lantern's working again. Holmes, I'm coming. Holmes? What are you doing? Sitting in a place like this?
How did you get here? How did you get through the maze? Tell me, Watson.
What maze? I walked straight up to you. You saw me.
Do not lie to me, John. How did you get out?
Sherlock, what happened? Are you feeling all... Oh, heavens. Is that Arneson? Why didn't you mention him? Stay put. I must check if he is alive.
I just need a second, John.
I need to focus on Arneson.
The unknown, beckoning, great one, lightning!
I should examine him before he... Please tell me there are no wheels inside Arneson. Blunt trauma to the cranium, dilated pupils, lips moving without a sound. Cold sweat. 2, no, 3 ribs fractured. Pulse is racing, 110 beats a minute. Severed fingers, the wounds are inflamed. Arneson is delirious after all he's endured. We can't get him to the boat in a state like that. It's dangerous to us and him. This is Dwale, induces sleep and relaxation. Salvia divinorum, provokes visual hallucinations. A gluey decoction. The smell is herby but sharp. It appears burnt, judging by the color. Hard to tell what it... The nightmares these poor souls had to endure. Please tell me there are no eels inside, Arneson. Pokeweed berries, though they appear harmless, the whole plant is lethal. Some kind of amanita mushroom, extremely poisonous. Pharmacopoeia, listing drugs, effects, and directions for use. Odorless, watery, and hard to identify.
The walls are spinning. Let me catch my breath.
This should help soothe the...
I need some fresh air.
Yes, please go. I'll be right behind you with Arneson. Perhaps you can prepare the boat.
festering soul and let me feel. Free me festering soul and let me feel. Eyes without purpose and now see the truth. Tear me mind from me flesh, score me festering soul. Phantoms of nothing, we are born to die. Filth in the eyes of our eldritch lord.
Free my festering soul and let me feel.
Oh, please, I wish to return. Free me, let me return. Free me and rejoice.
Eyes without purpose, I now see the truth. Tear my mind from my flesh.
Holmes, are you all right? Here, let me help.
I'm fine.
Holmes? Sherlock! What the hell were you doing? He almost killed you.
I don't... You're right. Let's go, Watson.
Bon Dieu! Still among the living.
We are, though not for lack of trying by the sheriff.
Well, he'd been telling people you died in the swamp despite his trying to save you. Crooked man. Through and through. Wait, is that Mr. Arneson?
Yes, but he's not well. Do you know Lucy?
Belle from the Nymph? That I do.
Please bring her here. Mr. Arneson needs to see a familiar face if he's to have any chance of surviving.
Power of the heart. I get you. Wait here.
Errol? Oh, Errol!
Reckon we should give him space. Farewells are painful.
No. Tell me that's not true.
Watson?
Mr. Arneson has endured a lot. Lost 4 fingers, a lot of blood, and some of his sanity. But with rest and tender care, he ought to survive those injuries, both physical and mental.
Thank you, Johnny. I'll take care of him. Thank you for bringing him home to me. We'll be all right.
Are you quite certain? Do you have the space? The resources?
I will stay with him at the mansion. It is not a burden to take care of your love.
His property is in quite a state. It may not be the best place for recuperation.
Hush now. Champagne will see it sorted.
Then it's settled. Hear that, Errol? Us living under one roof. Careful what you wish for. Oh, and champagne? I'm about sick of watching that sheriff run riot through New Orleans. We ought to talk.
Funny. I was just thinking that grub did nothing to save your man. Together, I reckon you, me, and Errol have the sway to make some changes round here.
I like the sound of that.
Holmes, our boat.
Oh, we must make haste. Farewell all. Take care. Who's there?
Who do you think?
Let it be known that I'm handy with this revolver.
Nonsense, Dr. Watson. As I understand it, when faced with the imperative to defend oneself, one's comrades, and one's nation, you fled. Aren't you going to introduce us, Sherlock?
Watson, meet my brother Mycroft, Queen's best boy. This is a grim augury indeed, for wherever Mycroft travels, tedium surely follows.
In contrast, of course, to Sherlock, a man whose obsessive pursuit of the trivial tears through the most carefully laid plans like a hurricane. Do you have any idea what you have disrupted?
Your ego is inflated as much as your waistband. What word comes to mind?
You work for the government?
International trade is a delicate beast. Your antics and Edelweiss have jeopardized one of the Crown's richest relationships.
Oh dear. As rich as all the butter you've been slathering on your bread?
We need your help.
What?
There is evil afoot. Strangeness and savagery like I have never seen. Something otherworldly festering in the dark beyond our reach. We have seen things that defy explanation. Mystic forces, magic. You must help us.
It's true.
The British government does not invest its resources in the insane or intoxicated. Pull yourself together.
I know men like you. Men like you grease palms, whisper in ears, start wars, and you send men like me to die in them. You and the rest of your corpulent cronies. Ha! Corpulent! That was it.
Interesting, Sherlock. But as you again drift away from sanity, you find yourself another John.
All right, so the choice is made.
I beg your pardon?
There is only us. We cannot run from this problem. I shall take the book and David's cryptic message to Barnes. See what he makes of it.
Hmm? As you were, Watson. Do what you must.